Okay, let's take some time to settle and arrive. Coming down onto your mat in your semi-supine position with the knees bent. And taking some time to drop into the back body. Draw the chin gently in towards the chest. And allow everything to settle. Maybe placing the hands lightly on the belly. And allow the mind to soften. And as the mind softens, you tend to notice that the muscles begin to soften too. We take this time to notice any gripping in the body, any holding on. Allow the muscles and the flesh around the bones to relax. The eyes lightly closed if that feels okay. And as you become conscious of the breath, become aware of the sensations of breathing. Allowing the breath to anchor us into the body. And as you notice the breath, it naturally begins to slow down. And as it slows down, the mind too begins to slow down. And all the busyness of the mind begins to drop down into the body. So we feel the body. We notice how the body responds to the breath. And we begin to invite that breath down into the belly. Maybe noticing how the belly rises as you breathe in and drops back as you breathe out. Feel the release of the diaphragm. And in this way we move from a very reactive state into a much more responsive state. No striving, no pushing. Just that sense of allowing. The inhalation is the nourishing breath. And that slightly longer out breath, that sense of release, sense of letting go. Maybe even a sense of of space in the belly, so the organs are able to breathe a lot more freely. And there's a softness, there's an openness. And as the breath becomes slow and smooth, maybe see if you can inhale into the belly and then take the breath up into the lower chest where the rib cage expands, and then breathe out lower chest back to the belly. So we begin the breath at the belly and we allow it to move up to the lower part of the chest, and then return it back down to the belly as you breathe out. And then taking it one stage further, so that there's 3 parts to the breath. On your next inhalation, take the breath into the belly, into the lower chest, and then into the upper chest to the collarbones. And then breathe out upper chest, lower chest, back to the belly. Feel the rib cage expand as you take the breath into that lower chest and upper chest. Always finishing the breath back down into the belly. So the breath begins in the belly and returns back to the belly. And this is our energy center, our fire center. So we're creating energy for our practice as we breathe in. And we're releasing all that we no longer need as we breathe out. There's a nourishing on the in-breath and a cleansing on the out-breath. Let's take one more round in this way. Feeling the breath. And when you've completed that round, release the arms back down beside you. And just take a moment to pause. And then begin to awaken the physical body by extending one leg long and then the opposite leg long. Taking the arms back overhead, interlacing the fingers, turn the palms away from you. Creating space in the armpits and the elbow joints, finger joints, knees, toes. And then return the arms back down beside you. And bend the knees. We'll begin with some pelvic tilts where on an out breath we draw the navel in towards the spine. The tailbone quite naturally raises up from the ground. So again we inhale into the belly, belly rises, and then we exhale, navel in towards the spine. And as we breathe in, the back of the waist tends to naturally rise up. And as we breathe out, tailbone naturally raises up and the navel comes towards the spine. So we wake up the belly. We begin to wake up this energy center. Let's take one more round in this way. And when you've completed your round, just pause. Allow the belly to be soft, tailbone soft. Return the breath back into the belly. Good. And then draw the right knee in towards you. Hold the right knee with the right hand. And bring the left knee in to meet it. And if you're able to interlace the fingers, come into Apanasana. Breathing out, drawing the thighs towards you. Releasing the lower back. And then we'll do a little bit of work to create some fire in the belly. Clasp the hands underneath the back of the head. Raise the head up if the neck allows. And as you extend the left leg long, take the left elbow to the right knee, coming across the body, return. And then the other side. Back of the waist drops down, so the lower back is supported. Out breath, elbow to the knee. Let's take one more round in this way. And then release the hands, return the head back down and return the knees back in towards the chest. Hey, breathing out. Clasp around the right knee and slowly extend the left leg up towards the sky. Encourage the heel to be a little higher than the toes. Inhale, and as you exhale, lower that leg down, extending the heel away. Use the in-breath to raise the leg up. Keep the shoulders soft. And exhale, extend that heel down and away. Work with the breath, synchronizing the breath with the movement. Feel it. And the next time that you raise that leg up, bring the knee back in towards you. And maybe just a gentle roll from side to side. Easing out the lower back. And then clasp around the left knee, and from the belly allow that right leg to emerge up. Inhale, exhale, extend the heel away as you lower the leg. Inhale from the belly, raise the leg up. Exhale. So if you're creating some space in that right hip, shoulders soft, back of the neck long, face is soft. Good. And the next time that you raise the leg up, back into Apanasana, bring the knees in towards you. And then we'll just take the knees apart and circle the knees in opposite directions, just to create some space in the hips. Opening up the hips. And the other way. Easing out the hip joints. And then when you return back into the center, inhale, take both arms back overhead, raise both legs up. And then exhale, draw the knees in towards you into Apanasana. Twice more in this way. Inhale, extend and open. And exhale, knees in towards the chest. Final time, inhale. And exhale. Good. And then drop the feet down. Send the arms out to shoulder level for spinal twist. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, knees to one side, head opposite direction. Inhale, center. Exhale to the opposite side. And just continue to twist in this way. Work nice and slowly. Think about the pause at the end of the inhalation and the pause at the end of the exhalation. Draw the lower belly in up towards the spine as you breathe out. Let's take one more round in this way. And when you've completed that round, return back into the center and return the arms back down beside the body. Pause. Nose in line with the navel. And in this version of the bridge, we'll include the arms. So prepare for your bridge. Relax the toes. Inhale as you come up, palms face each other. Take the arms back overhead. Pause at the end of the inhale. And then exhale to return the spine and to return the arms. Give to the feet. Inhale. And exhale. So begin to wake up the body. Inhale. Pause at the end of the inhale. And exhale. You may choose to come up and remain in the lifted bridge. Coming up onto the shoulders. Feel the contact between the feet and the earth. Lift the hips, engage the back body. And a sense of space between the earth and the back. And maintain that lift with the breath. Natural kind of Ujjayi breath here. Keep the face soft. And when you come down, roll the spine down. Again, returning to Uttanasana. Open the mouth nice and wide, as if you're stretching into the corners of the mouth. Release the jaw, any tightness in the forehead. Breathing out. Then circling the ankles. Create some space in the ankles, between the toes. And then the other way. And then gently drop the feet down. And take some breaths. Your arms down beside the body with the palms facing uppermost. So that sense of receiving. Breath in the belly. Good. And then we'll come up into our easy boat. So either rolling over onto your side to come up, or taking the hands behind the backs of the knees and gently rolling up into your easy boat. Keep the breath in the belly, drop the shoulder blades down the back body, keep the gaze forward, back of the neck is long. Drop the feet at any time, rooting down through the sitting bones. Good. Let's take one more breath here. And then drop the feet down. Come into a nice cross leg position, sitting on your block or your blankets if you choose to. Just place the hands on the knees. Again, the back of the neck is long. And just settle into your seated posture. Good. And then take the arms down beside the body. As you breathe in, turn the palms uppermost as you take the arms up overhead. Pause at the end of the inhale. And turn the palms away. And exhale, returning the arms back down beside you. Pause at the end of the exhale. Twice more in this way. Inhale up. And exhale down. Feel the movement of the shoulder blades as the arms come down. Inhale up from the belly. And exhale down. Turn the palms away as they return back down beside the body. Pause here. And then we're going to repeat that, but coming into a twist, so we do it nice and slowly. So we inhale up. This time as we exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand behind you, turn to gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale other side. Use the back hand. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Once more in this way. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Reaching up as if you're reaching for the sky. And exhale. Return back into the center. Bring the soles of the feet together, butterfly. Just allow the knees to come out to the side. If the knees complain, bring the feet forward. For those working a little bit more strong, bring the hands forward. Just soften, drop the elbows. Hey, just release the lower back, release the neck. Good. And then slowly bring the hands towards you. Release your block. Come onto all fours. Spread the fingers. Wrists underneath the shoulders. Tabletop posture. Take the right leg back, tuck the toes under, come onto the ball of the right foot, and the gaze is softened forward. Encourage the heel of that right foot towards the ground. Return the knee, left side, take the left leg back. Encourage the knee. Knees lifted, heel moving down. Notice how it feels. And then return. Back to the right side, take the right leg back, tuck the toes under. And then take that right foot, slide it behind the left foot. Inhale, root down through the left arm. Raise the right arm up. So you're rooting down through the ball of the foot and the left hand. There's a sense of space as you reach up into the fingers of the left hand. Good. And then bring the hand back down. Return the right knee. Take the left leg back, tuck the toes under. And then take the left leg behind the right foot, root down through the right hand, raise the left arm up. And as you breathe, if the neck doesn't like it, just look directly ahead. Keep breathing out, opening, creating space. Good. And then bring that hand down and return the knee. And just take the knees nice and wide, drop the hips back towards the buttocks, take the weight off the hands, drop the forehead down, allow the belly to come through. Just roll over the forehead from side to side. Hey. And then when you come back to the center, Return back onto all fours into your tabletop position. Do a little bit of work on the wrists here. And take the right back of the right hand down so the fingers point towards you. So you open up that wrist. And then inhale to hollow, cow posture. And exhale to round. And again, inhale, cat, cow. And exhale to round. One more time in this way. Inhale. And exhale. And then release the hand. Plant the hand down. Left side. Point the left fingers towards you. Inhale, drop the belly. And exhale to round. Inhale, drop the belly. Work into that left wrist. Exhale to round. One more time in this way. Inhale to hollow. And exhale to round. And then plant that left hand down, both hands nice and wide. Work into the finger joints. Inhale, hollow, drop the belly, cow posture. And exhale into cat, round the back of the body, navel up towards the spine, really waking up the spine here. Inhale, hollow. Then breathing out to round. Rooting down through the fingers. Inhale, hollow. Collarbones nice and wide. And exhale to round. And then after your next exhale, again, just send the knees nice and wide. Take the weight off the hands. Soften the elbows. Drop the forehead down. Roll over the forehead. And just allow the whole of the front of the body to come down towards the ground. Feel that support as you continue to breathe out and let go. Hey, you turn the head to one side and turning the head in the opposite way. And then when you come back into your tabletop position, bring the right knee through the hands, tuck the left toes under, and just gently take the left toes back, maybe onto your fingertips if that feels okay. And slowly begin to gaze forward. And then take the head back if that feels all right to do so. The collarbones nice and wide, drop the shoulder blades down the back body. And then back into the center. And from that tailbone, begin to turn to gaze over the right shoulder. Very slowly, sort of gradual process, working into the lower back, easing out the lower back. And the gaze is at horizon level, so there's no dropping of the head. And then slowly come back into the center, into the first of our downward dog. So tuck the left toes under, plant the hands down, up into downward dog. And just hang out, ease out into your downward dog. Maybe walk your dog, soften one knee and then the opposite knee. Breathing out. Hey. And then drop down onto your knees, release the toes. And bring the left knee through. Tuck the right toes under, walk the right leg back, come to sit on that left heel. These back toes can be under if that feels more comfortable. And from here, slowly turn the gaze up towards the sky. Keep dropping down into the pelvis. And then center. And then from the tailbone, begin to slowly turn to gaze over that left shoulder. Gradually. It's a gradual process. Keep dropping down, dropping down.
Breathing into the belly, breathing out from the belly. And then return back into the center. Plant the hands down either side of that front knee. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee. Moving into your downward dog. And again, that hanging out in your downward dog. Hey, breathing out through the mouth. Whoo. Whoo. As you breathe out, the lower belly comes in up towards the spine. Keep giving to the hands. Make sure the head is very relaxed, the neck is relaxed. Yes, no with the head maybe. And then soften the knees. Just allow them to generously come down towards the ground as you gaze between the hands. Good. And then from here, either step the feet forward or just slowly walk the feet towards the hands. Into standing forward bend. Whew, keep breathing out. Knees can be soft if they need to be. And then slowly rolling up, soften the knees. And slowly roll up to stand. From the ground coming up. Good. Just stand in Tadasana. Head over the heart. Rooting down into the feet. Breath in the belly. Standing tall. Notice any gripping in the muscles. Allow all of the muscles to be soft and relaxed. The eyes lightly closed and the gaze inwards. Tuning into stillness, beyond the thoughts. And then come onto the front of your mats. Take the feet a little wider than hip distance. And we'll do some work on the shoulders. We inhale, bring the shoulders up towards the ears. We squeeze them together. Breathe out through the mouth. Inhaling up. And squeeze, breathe out through the mouth. One more time in this way. Inhale up. And squeeze. And exhale out. Good. Step the feet a little bit closer together. Interlace the fingers at the back body. Inhale, gently draw the shoulder blades in towards the spine as you raise the hands up. And exhale to lower. And go again. Inhale, lift and open the chest. And exhale to lower. One more time. Inhale. And exhale to lower. Keep the hands lightly interlaced at the back of the body and bring the right foot forward, left foot turns out slightly. Line up the hips for flank stretch, Parsvottanasana. Inhale, exhale forward, belly towards the thigh. Inhale, give to the feet as you return back up. Exhale, forward. And inhale up. Final time, and if you choose to raise the arms up here at the end of the exhale, then do so. And then lower the arms. Inhale up. Step the feet together. Pause. Drop down into the feet. And then the other side. Take the right foot back, turn the right foot out slightly. Collarbones lifted. Inhale, exhale, forward, bending as if you're bowing towards that front leg. And inhale up. And exhale forward. Notice how it feels. You can soften the knee if you need to, and inhale up. Final time, this time you may choose to raise the arms, or you may choose to omit that part. And then lower the arms and inhale up. Good. Step the feet together. Release the hands, shake the hands out, and just massage into the hands. Massage into one hand with the opposite thumb. Notice any areas that might feel tight. And then the other side. Keep breathing out any gripping, any tightness. Good. And then separate the feet. A little bit of massage onto the shoulders. Take one hand, massage into the shoulder blade. Use the pads of the fingers, sides of the neck, anywhere that might feel tight. Any areas of gripping or friction. Hey, keep breathing it out, letting it go. And then the other side. Just avoiding the neck, avoiding the neck spine and the spine. Good. And then when you release that, shake the hands out. A little bit of a side opener. Separate the feet, bring the arms up, hold one wrist and gently draw that wrist up and over the body, creating space between the bottom of the ribs and the pelvis. So we open up the waist and then center and then the opposite side, drawing the arm up and over. We'll do that 3 times each side, from the feet, from the ground, coming up. Each time that we breathe out, creating a little bit more space. Feel that movement, that length from the belly. And when you've completed your 3 movements each side, return back into Tadasana, mountain posture, and stand. So the head is over the heart. Heart is over the pelvis. Breath is in the belly. The gaze is inwards. Toes are relaxed. Trusting the bones. Relaxing all the flesh from around the bones as you stand. Okay. Then place the hands on the knees and begin to circle the knees one direction, as if you're creating a little bit of space around the knees. Open the backs of the knees as you come and return.
And then the other way. And then standing nice and tall, place the hands on the hips and take the right leg out to the side. Just tap the foot. Release all the flesh from around the bones. Really use the ground here. And then the other side. Lovely sense of fluidity. And then coming back and standing. Good. I'm just going to come into a gentle ragdoll. So knees nice and soft. Bring the chin in towards the chest. And as you keep breathing, so slow in breath, slow out breath, and the arms hang from the shoulder girdle. And the crown of the head comes down. Like a rag doll. Very slowly beginning to create space between the vertebrae of the spine. Opening up the back. Hey. Any tightness, any resistance, just breathe into it. Breathe into it, breathe out from it. And then gently as you give to the feet, slowly coming back up. Really slowly. And the head's the last thing to return. And gradually returning to Tadasana. Standing nice and tall. Noticing the breath as it travels into and out from the body, into and out from the belly, nourishing, energizing. And then come to the front of your mats for your vinyasa. Bring the hands by the heart, gently drop the head down towards the hands. Knees can be soft if they need to be. From the ground upwards, inhale, raise the arms up. Pause at the end of the inhale. And exhale. Forward bend all the way down. Inhale, come up halfway, have the feet separate here. Looking forward, breathe out through the mouth. Soft knees, inhale, arms bring you up, all the way up. Arms together, slight backward bend, and exhale, hands to the heart. And dropping the head towards the hands. So twice more in this way, inhale up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale up, halfway. Out through the mouth. Soft knees, inhale, arms bring you up. Energizing the body, filling the body with the breath. And exhale, hands to the heart. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale.
through the mouth. Inhale from the ground upwards, arms bring you up. And exhale, hands to the heart. And dropping the head towards the hands. And then we'll repeat that and lunge the left leg back. So we inhale up. Same vinyasa. Exhale down. Inhale halfway. Out through the mouth. Slowly extend the left leg back, looking forward. Little bit of motion backwards and forwards. Back leg floats up. Step the feet. Forward bend, soft knees, inhale up. And exhale to the heart. Right side, inhale. Exhale. Inhale halfway. Out through the mouth. Slowly take the right leg back. Tuck the toes, looking forward. And then from here, just gently swivel round into that wide angled forward bend. Crown of the head drops down. Hey, breathing out. Let go of the shoulders and the arms. And then walk the hands towards one foot. Soften the knee. And then walk the hands over to the other foot and soften the knee. And you're extending through the opposite leg. Now you can either continue in this way or take it slightly further by extending through the leg, toes pointing up. It's like a lateral lunge. We work into the back of the leg, we drop the back of the knee down. Good. Once more in this way. Walking the hands over. Either work gently or a little bit stronger in this way. And then when you return back into the center, pause here. And then bring the hands onto the hips. And inhale, come up. Prepare for Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So maybe the feet come a little bit closer together here. Turn the right foot out, left heel away. Inhale, float the arms up into Warrior 2. Have a sense of strength and stamina. Breathing into the belly. Breathing out from the belly. And then from here into Parsvakonasana, so bring the forearm onto that front thigh. The back hand comes up over the head, beside the ear. Drop the top hip to Parsvakonasana. Gaze up into the crease of the inner elbow. Now you can either just work with this in this way, or if you're happy to take it into a standing lateral lunge, we windmill that top arm down. And again, we soften the back knee, bring the hands in front into the lateral lunge. So this leg is long, toes pointing up. Back into Parsvakonasana, hand comes up over the head. Just one more time in this way. Windmill the arms down. Interlace the fingers, soften the knee, hands forward. Good. And then return back. Pause, send the feet forward. Breath returns to the belly. Toes relaxed. And then the other side. Turn the foot away, back heel away. Inhale into Warrior 2. Soft, empty gaze, jaw relaxed. Let's take one more breath here. Into Parsvakonasana, bring the forearm down, drop the back hip, bring the arm up over the ear,
Gaze up towards the crease of the top elbow. If you're taking it into the lateral lunge, you windmill that arm down. Soften this knee, extend, drop the buttocks. Good. And then return. Windmill the arm down. Lateral lunge. Good. And then back into your wide angle forward lunge. Hey, breathing out. And then creep the hands around to your front foot. Pivot the back foot forward into a deeper flank stretch. Frame the front foot with the hands. Take that front foot back into downward dog. Hey. Lower belly comes in and up. Relax the neck into your plank. Send the heels back and away. You can always drop the knees at any time here. Keep the back of the neck long. And then slowly lower down into your Sphinx posture. Spread the fingers. Come onto the front of the feet. Collarbones wide. Gaze forward. Shoulder blades moving down the back body. Tailbone moving down and away. Breath in the belly. Feel that lovely sense of space through the belly as you breathe out. And from here into child pose. So walk the hands towards you. Come into your child pose. You can always place something underneath your head if you choose to, if it doesn't come all the way down. Let go of the arms. Hey. Sense of space between the shoulder blades. Feel that support of the earth underneath you. And then slowly come up to sit. Again, have your cushion or your blanket. Prepare for your breathing practice, your pranayama practice. And just place the hands with the palms either down or up on the knees. Just a gentle forward bend, dropping the head so that you're coming forward on the sitting bones, so that when you return, the spine is upright, back of the neck is long. And again, tune into the breath. And again, we're going to return to the three parts of the breath that we began the practice with: the belly, lower chest and upper chest. But the invitation here is to work with the Ujjayi breath. So this is that breath where, if we imagine that we had a pane of glass and we're breathing onto that pane of glass, as if we're going to write a message in the steam that we leave. And that's the sound that we're looking to create in the throat. It takes a little bit of getting used to. And it's not a sound for anybody else to hear. It's that internal sound. So it's just for your very own comfort. It's a way of really slowing the breath down and deepening the breath. And then when you find that you have a comfortable rhythm of breathing, begin the inhalation in the belly. Move to the lower chest, rib cage expands, into the upper chest, collarbones, and then breathe out, upper chest, lower chest, and then returning to the belly. And it's said that we breathe in to only 70% of our capacity, so as not to create any strain in the breath. Feel the spaces between the three parts to that breath. Think about the pause at the end of the in-breath, where you hold the breath in momentarily, energizing the body. And that pause at the end of the out-breath. Let's take one more round in this way. And then release your block or your cushion. Send it to one side. And come onto your back. If you're challenged with your lower back, then maybe placing something underneath your knees. Have the legs a little wider than the hips, so the feet are able to splay out to the sides. And the back of the neck is long, so there's some space in between the vertebrae at the back of the neck. The palms facing uppermost, so there's that sense of receiving. And it's said that in Shavasana, that the body receives everything that it needs. And that with each out breath, it begins to release all that it no longer needs. And there's a sense of surrendering. The journey of the breath as it moves into the belly and out from the belly. That sense of space in the belly. And as you relax, have a sense of space between the toes. Just releasing any holding on, any gripping, any sense of wanting things to be different from how you find them. As you breathe out, the sense of space in the ankles, and a sense of space around the knees. And as you continue to drop into the back body, continue to release. A sense of space between the shoulders and the ears. And as you relax the arms, a sense of space in the elbows and the wrists. And as you relax the hands, you may notice how the fingers and the thumbs just naturally curl in towards the palms. Sense of space in between the knuckles. And as you relax the jaw, sides of the mouth, and the tongue, sides of the eyes, a sense of space between the eyebrows. And as the breath begins to deepen and slow, sense of space between your thoughts. And in your mind. Just inviting into that sense of space, gentle mantra. May I be happy. And may all beings be happy. And then beginning to return back into the body. Looking into the fingers and the toes. Beginning that sense of reawakening. And then rolling over onto your side and just pausing there on your side. And slowly coming up to sit. Coming into a comfortable cross-legged position. Bring the hands back to the heart. Drop the head towards the hands. Namaste.